Check, check, 1, 2, Roger D, sports fans and all that. This is a video special on how to connect up your COINTRA heater, because you will not be able to do it unless you... Nah, you will be able to, but anyway, I'll help you do it, you know, because I'm such a great person. So, first thing you'll notice is the way the gas connects up is with this 1/2 inch. Everything connects up with these 1/2 inch. They're not compression fittings, but just sort of... I don't really know, but one of them, see that the hose, that's the shiny one that's going into the sink there that I'm concentrating on, you can get them from B&Q for about £5. It's a 1/2 inch connector. But trying to connect a CALOR gas bottle to an 1/2 inch connector is a whole different story. It's not possible, basically. So what I did was get one of them leads, one of them shiny wire braided leads, and basically manhandle and chop with pliers until something that looks a bit like scope it. This here is what you will find on the lead. This is why I'm making a video of it, because my first video was just a brush over looking at it, but to actually set it up is a pain in the ass. And I want to put this in the comments on Amazon. You can strip that out of one of them leads, and it is more or less just a nozzle to one of them rubber pipes. So that's what's on one side of an LPG gas hose, Jubilee clipped on. And if you look on the other side, on the gas bottle, it's one of them pretty old-fashioned type of butane nut with a 29 millibar regulator, and then that's the other side of the hose. So that's your gas sorted, but it doesn't come with that. And I had to just use brilliant brain power to figure out how to make this thing, to get it to work, basically. Now, it's not rocket science, but you better believe that. But if you can see it's safe, then there's no regulations. You know, you're your own regulations, aren't you? So the water connection is basically one of them pretty crappy tap connectors like that. So that bag's on it just because it sprays water everywhere. And the other side, so it goes to a piece of hose pipe which has got a marker pen, and then it's pushed onto that. But it's just pushed onto that pipe there. I didn't notice that. Potentially dodgy that. It's only a test setup though. And then I've cut one of those 1/2 inch leads in half and joined it on. Basically, it's a bit of a botch affair, but it works. You could do it carefully, but I have done it carefully. I mean, you could do it better. So let me just switch the gas back on. Open the door, because you're not meant to run these things inside, but I'm going to. So you crank the water up to it. I'll look down the heat exchanger. And it lights up. That little doodah there is your oxygen sensor. And I'll just illustrate the point. Probably might take a bit too long to illustrate the point. If you run it indoors like this, within a couple of minutes it will just turn itself off, and it's not broken. It's got an oxygen sensor on it to stop people from gassing themselves. Now in the good old 80s and 70s and shit, people would have just gone, "Whoa, it's getting a bit stuffy in here, isn't it?" and opened the window, because people used to use CALOR fires. In fact, in here now it just smells like a CALOR fire is burning. If you think about it though, all that fuel is meant to be driving cars around the road, and now it's heating up hot water in that top, without having to pay loads of middlemen for the pleasure. So I'm going to switch it off now anyway, because it's working quite nicely. But trust me, one of these in your caravan or whatever, and you kind of start wondering a bit why people do even need houses and stuff in a way, and why you rely on being stationary. So anyway, so it's LPG from Morrison's and heater COINTRA, and that's how you hook it up with a bit of botchery and wizardry and all that like so. Trusty, Roger D, sports fans, in a bit.